You should not see color anymore. If you see color, you have a major problem. And what I'm talking about is the color of people. Okay? You should not see the color of people. I don't pay attention to the color of people for one specific reason. And that one specific reason is that we're all human. We're all human beings. It's pretty tripped out that racism still exists. And this is on everybody's side. Everybody is a little bit racist. I don't care who you are, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, whatever the case may be. You are a little bit racist when it comes to other races. Because there's quirks that we all have, right? There's little jokes that we all have, stereotypes and stuff like that. But that shouldn't be a thing that you pay attention to. If you do pay attention to it, it should only be for a admiration of how unique it is. Because if it's anything other than that and you're paying attention to it to critique it or to say how stupid it is or to say how you don't like it or whatever the case may be, that's a major problem. That's a major problem. Racism should no longer exist at all, like zero. And the reason being is because we too far now. Yeah, we are way too far to be thinking about different colors of different people. Now, what happens is you get programmed by different stuff that you see, and you heavily weigh some of the stereotypes. If one race is a little more violent or a little more rambunctious or flamboyant or whatever the case may be, you hold that stereotype in your mind and place it in a place to where it's in a little section of fear. And when you're a little fearful of something, that hinders you, only you as a person, not the outside people, not outside races, not outside anything. It only hinders your progress. You have to honestly assess and think to yourself, could I have friends with different cultures? If I don't, why not? And now this could weigh heavily on your immediate environment, and that's fine. But in the age of social media that we have now, you should be able to spread out pretty far. You can reach out to someone of a different culture and say, let's be friends, just like a kid does. Anybody can do that at this point in time. They talk about how easy it is now to access influencers or, famous people or whatever the case may be. And it's like, okay, but let's think about that with different cultures. We need to break a lot of stuff down. And it's like, just simplify it. Just simplify it. Just break it all the way down. Bring it into your home, in your backyard, and start there. Okay. And if you can't bring it in your backyard, then start on your social media. Because on your social media, you could literally message and be friends with anybody. And you can start a relationship with anybody. And you can start to get to know anybody. Anybody. It used to be you had to write letters, pen pals, and all of that stuff back in the day. And now you literally can message someone in a different country, in a different place, in an instant of time. That's why there should be no more. We're all connected. There should be no more racism. We are all connected at this point in time. And it is for us to start to learn more about each other. That's what this is about. That's what human life is really about. It's about learning what we have here. We're trying to go out into space. We're trying to do all this extra stuff. No, let's learn more about each other and be positive with each other and think better. Think, how can we make this better? This planet, ourselves, our connections. We so focused on technology. We so focused on all of these different things. Think about the basics. Human beings on the planet aren't able to get along. That's a problem. We've been here too long to still be having major issues and major wars, and people can't talk out their problems. and actually seek to understand each other and seek to go into a common space and be like, all right, I'm gonna compromise a little bit on this. You need to compromise a little bit on that. And if you can compromise a little bit on that and I can compromise a little bit on this, we can come to an agreement. But if you break it down, it starts with color. You seeing somebody and you looking at them and you're thinking that they're so much different than you when it's really not the case. It's really not the case. They grew up as a baby, had to learn how to walk, had to learn how to talk, just like you. Every single person on this planet had to grow up, learn how to walk, learn how to talk. Let's start there. If you can break it down to the simplest form, you can see way further than this complex life that people are living right now with all of these different fears and complications and all this and watch out for that and oh, I don't like this and why are you doing that and being so fearful. It's time to stop, y'all. It's time to stop. It's time to think. And it's time to listen. This is why I say mindset matters more than anything else. I want you to really, really, really listen to what I'm telling you. You should not see color anymore. When you talk to a person, you should just see a person. I'm gonna leave it at that. You got some things to think about. Replay this video if you need to. Always remember that mindset matters more than anything else. Why? Because what your mind is set on is going to dictate your future. Focus on the good. Why? Because what you focus on is what you're going to attract. We have a community and we're building and it's growing. Go to www.mindsetmattersmore.net. Take a look at a little bit of the information we got on there. DM us, shoot us a message if you want to get into our community. If you're serious about making some changes, we're here for you. We're going to help you to minimize stress and focus on the good. That's all I got for y'all today. I love you very much. Have a fantastic rest of the week. I'm Kevin Anytime.